Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is my first video back since I got married and my honeymoon, which those two videos should already be up on the channel. So if you missed me getting married and my honeymoon vlog in Jamaica, go watch that. But today is my first like day off, full free day since I got married and my honeymoon and stuff. So I'm gonna be vlogging all day. And today is gonna be a day where I'm getting my life together and I am getting back on a routine and feeling productive. I really need to clean today, and also we're gonna be moving some furniture around in this vlog. So y'all know the bed frame that I have currently in my master bedroom, in my room, in Richard's room. It's gotta go. I love it to death. It's very beautiful. It's a hand-me-down. It was my uncle's, but it's just not working for that room, and it's not really working for us. Honestly, the room is really small. It's like a small master. This house is small in general. So the bed, I think, is just too big for the room, you know what I mean? And also it's too tall. It has like long poles on it, and it's just way too tall for the space. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take that bed out and replace it with the bed that is currently in my guest bedroom, which was my bed from when I was little. It's just made a lot better. I think it was from the 90s, the one in the guest bedroom. That was my bed. It was from the 90s, and so it's just a little bit newer, even though it's still old. It's newer than the one that we currently have in there. The one that we currently have in there was literally from like my grandpa's grandpa. Like, it's really, really old bed, and it's really pretty to the naked eye, but it hits, like, the poles hit the ceiling fan and stuff sometimes because it's just so big. And also the bed frame like moves. So basically how it is like in the middle is the mattress, and it's like sitting on a block, and then the bed frame around it's just like it just moves. It's not like, it doesn't stay in place. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I wanted to get up and curl my hair this morning to make myself feel a little bit better. But this is the bed frame that I'm talking about. We get no natural light in here at this hour, but this is what I'm talking about. It's just really, really tall. It's a beautiful bed frame, but I think it's just a little too big for this room. And ideally we would just buy a new bed that we really liked, but for now we're balling on a budget, so I'm gonna use my old bed and get rid of this one. And also, I don't know if y'all can see from the bottom, but like that's kind of what I mean as far as like it's like a block in the middle, and then this, like, the whole thing moves. Oh, see, just hit the ceiling fan, which I made it do that time. But yeah, it just like moves, and it's really weird, and it's not sturdy. I don't know. I'm just ready to get rid of it, ready to get done with it. But yeah, I'm gonna vlog all day today. I wanted to curl my hair this morning because I fell asleep with it wet and it was looking not cute. So we're just putting a little curl in it, a little hairspray, and I'm gonna go to the grocery store real quick and get some bananas and some brown sugar because I want to make a banana syrup for like a little latte this morning. I've made banana syrup before for a banana latte, but I've never done it in the way that I'm gonna do it this morning, with like simmering it on the stove and really making it like good. So that is what we're gonna do right now. And then this vlog in general is just gonna be me cleaning, getting my life together, moving furniture, and cleaning. Hair is hairing. I absolutely love that curling iron. It takes me 0.5 seconds. I got this curling iron for Christmas last year, and it is genuinely the best curling iron I have ever used. I can't recommend it enough. I think my hair salon actually uses this curling iron, but this is the brand. It looks like that. I don't know how big the barrel is, maybe like 1.5 inches, and it just makes your hair so perfect, and it's so easy to use. But let me tell y'all, I have never felt so overstimulated in my house as I have when I have gotten back from my honeymoon. And I think it's just because there's a lot of stuff. I don't know how I have gotten so much stuff into this house. I didn't even know I owned this much stuff, but I want to get rid of just stuff, you know what I mean? Extra cups in the cabinet, random bowls that I have, like any anything that's just stuff that I don't use, I'm getting rid of it because I don't want my house to feel cluttered. Also, the plan is for in that back bedroom, whenever we move my old bed into the master bedroom, I'm considering moving this piece of furniture into that back bedroom and putting like a rug in there maybe, just because this constantly accumulates stuff and I just really hate that. And also these two drawers right here, I'm not saying I'm gonna get to all this in this vlog, but this is just my thought process. These two drawers are also filled with like paperwork and like junk. These are my junk drawers. And so I want like one of these drawers to be like a spice drawer, or one of them to be like a catch-all, not like a junk drawer, but like when we come in we put our keys in there, or like, I don't know, just like anything that we have in our hands that we need to put somewhere that we're not putting on the counter. I guess I just need to learn how to better organize the stuff that I do have, and then also just declutter. A little flower bed update. They are thriving, if anyone was wondering. Larkspur and Snapdragon over here. I'm not sure why that's not blooming yet. I think it's just because we planted it a little bit later. But the zinnias, on the other hand, are absolutely thriving. Look at the little buds we're getting. So they're like really strong and tall, and these over here are budding really good. These are like full flowers now, so they're so pretty. I need to come out here and kind of snip maybe some of these old leaves or something at the bottom, but these are doing so well. I'm so proud of these. I've been out here watering them every single day, and it's actually doing really well. Actually crazy to see dirt that you put in here and seeds that you planted, and it's like turning into all this. It's so fun and so pretty. I'm so proud of it. And then these are tomatoes that my cousin Robert gave me. I need to plant these in an actual thing so they can grow a little bit better, but they're actually growing pretty well. Okay, I'm home now, and I'm about to make this banana bread syrup for my coffee. Haven't had a coffee yet, and I am dying for one. It is 10:46 currently. So let's do this for the first time in this way. I've never made it this specific recipe before, but I'm taking a banana, one banana, and I wish this was like a tiny bit more ripe, but it's fine. So one banana, I'm gonna mash it up really well. And then you combine one banana on the stove with a cup of brown sugar, a cup of water, some sea salt, like a tiny bit, and then some cinnamon if you want. And I'm also gonna put some vanilla flavoring in it. So smash it up. I'm gonna try to smash it up as best as possible because I'm not gonna blend this. I'm just gonna kind of leave it a little bit chunkier, so as good as I can mash it up at this stage in the process, the better, so it's not too clumpy in the coffee. Has everyone listened to Morgan Wallen's album? Because it is so good. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so one mashed up banana, and I'm really gonna try to get all of that in there. Okay, a cup of brown sugar and a cup of water. This is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna stir it all up and try to keep stirring it pretty frequently. I'm gonna try to bring it to a boil, so I'm gonna do like a little bit over medium. And I'm hoping these bananas kind of cook down a little bit in this. I think they will. And I'm gonna add some cinnamon and a little bit of sea salt. Vanilla flavoring, just a tiny little bit. Pinch of sea salt and some cinnamon. I don't want this to be too cinnamony. I really want the banana to like really come through, so I'm not gonna do too much of that. So my plan is to bring this to a boil. It's not quite there yet, but I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then I'm gonna turn it down on like maybe 2 and let it simmer for like 10 minutes. This is what it looks like. It's been cooling for like 10 minutes. It is so good. I stuck my finger in there and oh my gosh, y'all. 10 out of 10, like actually better than I even thought it was gonna taste. So I'm so excited to make my coffee, but I'm gonna store it in this mason jar. I'm scared. So I'm gonna use the double espresso dolce Nespresso pod. This smells so good. I really cannot even express. Like, y'all have to make this. And I'm hoping it's gonna be, well, that might have been a little much. Oh my gosh, I have no room in here for milk. Oh my gosh. That is so good. You don't even need that. I kind of like getting a little chunk of banana every once in a while. It's not like too chunky, but holy cow. That is the move. This is our master. This is the bed that we are gonna move out. It is a pretty bed in theory, but I hate that whole situation and just like how unstable the bed is. And this master isn't so huge, so what we're gonna do is it's still gonna be a queen, but it's just gonna be a smaller bed. It's a little bit lower and the poles aren't as high. I'll show y'all the bed. It's right in here in this back bedroom. This is like our guest bedroom technically. I'm trying to clean this room up as I always am, but it ends up just being like a catch-all room for like laundry and stuff like that, and I'm still trying to unpack from the honeymoon. But anyway, this is the bed. This is the bed that I had growing up, so it still has these poles, but they're obviously just not as high. And the bed does look really small. Obviously this is a smaller room, but when we take this bed into the bigger room, I feel like it will still look really small, but I think it will give us a lot more room to like put rugs in there and like maybe a couple little chairs and some side tables and lamps, and I don't really know. Eventually, ideally, we would get a bigger bed for our master and like a bed that we would want, but for now I think this is like a really good option just to give us some more room in the master, and obviously open this room back up for some extra space. So
visibility. Now let's move to the next section. You see I'm pointing to A292. This is the altimeter setting. You're probably asking accurately if you don't have an accurate reference or source. Well, this VTOL report provides pilots with an accurate reference, so that way they can calibrate. Literally.
Slow a little down is what you said. I'ma get it over in my head. White t-shirt, blue jeans. I can never get enough of you. Bright sneakers on, getting ready for a flashback. Time keeps moving on, looking at you feeling like I could never, like I could never get enough of you. And I could never get enough of you. I could never get enough of you. And I could never get enough of you. Never get enough, 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 never get enough.
Bed update. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. We have our new mattress on our old bed and it looks so nice. I know y'all probably can't even tell really a difference, but honestly it's life-changing for me. And now we have like an under the bed, so we can use that for storage, and I can actually like clean back there now because the other one just went all the way down. And I just don't even know how to explain how much better this makes me feel. I feel like it complements the room so much better, and I'm so excited. So the next thing I'm gonna do is move this mirror out of here, and I'm gonna put our dresser right here because our dresser is currently in the office, which I really want to put in here so I'm not having to go like in this room for some of my clothes, and the other room for some of my clothes, and the other room for other clothes. Like, I just want everything in one spot, and it's gonna be so nice. Where?
Twice forward.
I could never get enough of you. I could never get enough of you. Bright sneakers on, getting ready for a flashback. Time keeps moving on, looking at you feeling like I could never. Like I